At the age of 17, and I won't say when that was, I spent the summer as an exchange student, as been noted by Jane, in Trondheim, Norway. My host family owned a cabin in the mountains where this poem of recollection is set. But besides its emotional effects on the arty, infatuation-prone adolescent boy that I was, the summer's experience was notable for how it reoriented me toward my own language for the first time. The poem is called The Shutters. A family who lived upon a tidal islet, beaded on a black fingertip of fjord, once included my life in their own, open-handed. Because they had watched me draw in the notebook I kept and felt for my inarticulate need to belong, they asked me to paint for their sod-roofed mountain cottage a flower of my own design upon the shutters. It's too bad about pity, the word. How ugly it remains. Whenever they called me clever, I smiled to think of the words inexplicable border with nefarious in my mind. They asked me to paint the shutters. And did I look around me? Though I had written of the dwarf birches in the upland pasture, seeming to hold light, even in the starless dark I'd wait up to wander into. No sassafrage or heather informed my hand. 30 years I've known how ugly my invention was. An alien, stylized result they must have overpainted the next June. It had nothing to do with bone-strewn glacial slopes, with the frigid pond, with boulders lichened blue and burnt orange, with tufts of succulent green, nor until now with that cow's huge, patient head suddenly filling the window where I read. The past should always be this elusive gift. I did not look around me, even as they wished me an ordinary, happy life. Let this be then a petal of homage, a grateful prayer, indigenous and brief. I made this next poem for my recently deceased father. In my early childhood, he often took me to observe, and really in a way to worship, before a massive Mercator globe on the campus of Babson College in Wellesley, Massachusetts. And it's a remarkable thing. If you're ever stuck in Wellesley, that's about the only thing to do. The poem is called The Maintenance of Awe. When I was a boy and there was an hour to kill, my father would take me to see the world. A 3-story pastel sphere revolving gravely in its quiet courtyard. Through an oak branching above the wall, just a glimpse of Labrador or Finland passing slowly through the leaves would stir me. And the shell blue oceans wheeling there in sunlight made my insides mutter and sing. Up close it was enormous. Standing within its cool shadow, I would tremble under the ponderous azimuth, waiting for Tasmania or the Horn to appear. There was a hatch in Antarctica, so someone could climb inside to oil colossal gears. Before the celestial order had become second nature in childhood's Ptolemaic age, what little of the earth I knew seemed fixed and strange as the intricate designs on the Persian rug. But those blue longitudes gliding quietly over my head awakened buried certainties, curving, abstract intuitions, kept like balance, that if made of any words, could have only been flat fact. Like the picture of an agate Earth astronauts brought back, so that we might be mystified and humbled. Or this, Father's recent snapshot of the world stripped to primer, Martian, blighted. No more the enthralling, legible sphere that memory has made into high blue proof that life is larger and stranger than life for having been imagined as the truth.